Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 at a Cow Caravan of Treasure, sometimes barter. And we are back with Super 7 Thundercats. I know it's been a minute, okay? So yeah, I started the Super 7 Thundercats collecting a long time ago, and we're just now getting into Series 2. I already unboxed Series 1, which was really good. The Lionel was great. Old Mumra was good. Panthro was pretty decent. I know they sent out that kit for free that you could update the figure with the proper colored pants. I didn't see much wrong with it other than maybe some of the texture was off. And then we had, I believe, Jackal Man was the other one in that set. And that was a rough figure. Like, aesthetically great, but it was missing all kinds of paint detail. The whole midsection was just wrong. And they sent out in that same kit the piece to fix it. I fixed my Jackal Man and moved on from there. And these have been piling up. Behind me, I have all the way up to Series 6. And no, I do not get every figure. In this set, I did. The first set I did because it's all main characters. Same thing with this set. It's all main characters. Once we get to like 4 or 5, like set 4 or 5, you start seeing me where I'll only get 1 or 2 of them. So yeah, kind of is what it is. Because eventually you just start getting to the characters that make no sense, or they're just fodder characters that don't matter. I want a lot of the main heroes, I want a lot of the main villains, and that's about it. And then I'm good to go. So yeah, that's it. And we're taking a look at our first one in Series 2. We're going with Tygra, another member of the Thundercats. I love that they differentiate the boxes. All the Super 7 figures that you're going to order, especially the Ultimates, they come in these mailer boxes that are already packed in another box. So double protection, it's great. And then inside of this box it's wrapped in plastic, and there you go. So I love that they do that. I think it's really awesome. Yeah, let's open up Tygra. Tygra, not my favorite Thundercat. I do love Lionel. He's the leader, all that jazz. Panthro is probably my favorite Thundercat besides Lionel. Tygra's cool, though. I mean, it is what it is. So there you got the box. It's like embroidered on it, where it's like, you know, kind of engraved or whatever. Simple box, but it is a slipcase. So get them out. And there you go. There's your Tygra. It took Series 2 a minute to come in. I've heard Super 7, like, because all the Ninja Turtle stuff came out on time, for the most part. I mean, other than COVID delays. What else? The Major Wrestling Figure Podcast toys came out on time. New Japan figures came out on time. A couple of the Andre the Giant ones came out on time. Everything comes out on time, except for the Thundercats. They do now, which is great, now that COVID's done and everything. But these were like this series and Series 3. Thundercat Series 2 and 3 specifically were the most snake-bitten of COVID shipping delays. I've heard different things. I've heard the factory that was making these kind of shut down, so production went to a different factory, and it delayed it really badly, XYZ, all kinds of different stuff. Who knows? I guess we'll find out, huh? Besides that, yeah. Well, they're finally here. I'll go into the shipping delays later, because the biggest shipping delay, besides these, like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and explain it now. That way I don't forget. So Series 2 was, in production. And allegedly, I guess, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I want to know the actual story behind this, because when I would look up on Reddit or some different forums, it was always different answers. But one of the more common things that I always saw was that these were like into production or going into production or early in production, some type of first half of the production process. They switch factories, like that one gets shut down because of COVID, and they switch factories to a new one, which is where all their production was going to go anyways. But these were stuck in that old one. So they had to finish the production, which like ends up taking forever. Most of Series 3 comes out on time, which now leaves Series 2 in limbo. Like, where's Series 2? Series 3 is already coming out. But Series 3 did not come out completely. Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Chitara, like, is delayed months. So for a long time, we only had 3 out of the 4, and Chitara was delayed. And then I think Series 4 came out, and then finally 2 comes out, then Chitara comes out. It's such a weird... Just Thundercats was the most snake-bitten of the 80s toy lines. If you're looking at whether it's the New Japan stuff, which looks horrible, let's just be real. And I have some of those to open up too. I bought Evil and Naito. No, who else? Evil and somebody else. I can't remember who the other one is. Anyway, like those at least all came out on time. The Major Bows comes out on time. Ninja Turtles always came out on time, I think. Like, just for whatever reason, Thundercats snake bit from the start, man. The issues with Panthro and Jackalman, all the way down to the shipping delays with Series 2 and 3. It's just wild. They've been snake bit, but they're here finally, so we got Tygra. There's the back of the box if you want to take a look. Nice. I can see something off the top that I'm a little thrown off by, that I don't like, just looking at them in the box. Okay. We got tape on these? No, we don't. First bubble, got his weapons and accessories. Second bubble has him and the alternate head. So we'll take a look at the first bubble first. I kind of like this about Series 2 though. These are, the hands are not just loose in here. One thing Super7 has a bad habit of is making things like very loose in the bubbles. And so you open it and it'll just fall out. It comes with a couple of different hands. Looks like there's some grip hands for his whip. That's what it is, right? I know it's got a name, but it's like a whip in general. It's got some more alternate hands. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. The way they packed that is so weird. They stuck 2 of the balls of the whip in like a little thing with the others. That is not good by any means. This is cool though. I'll give them credit where credit's due. Okay, got the first accessory out. Hold on. So we have a like just string with the 3 balls on the end. So it's like a he's holding the whip, which is pretty cool, I think. So that's neat. I like that. And then second one, see if I can get all this out. They did the same thing with this one. Yo, why would they do that? Hold on. This is in here in such a weird way. Okay, I got it. You had to go handle first to get that out. And then there's a hard plastic one. It's not bendable, it's just one piece, so I guess you could act like he's fixing to whip somebody. Kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I would have rather just had this one. Okay, I'm glad this came with it because I was kind of concerned for a moment. I didn't notice it in the box. We also have the whip when it's like not extended out, which I like. I like when he's just holding it, getting ready to use it. So nice. We have an alternate like angry head. Paint scheme's good. Looks like there's a little blemish on the nose of this one. Not too bad though. I think the hair could use a lot more detail. I'm not gonna lie. His hair does not look like it needs a wash or something to give it some detail. So kind of is what it is there. And we got the figure itself. Right out of the gate, there's a couple of issues I have with this figure. And there we go. Yeah, so my big issue right out the gate is, I don't know if you can see on the camera here, there's like a weird wash dirtiness to like where the abs and cod piece are. I don't know if that's by design or that's just the way it came, or mine just has that. It looks dumb. Another thing I've never liked about Super7 is I wish they would stop using these kind of random ball joints. I know they plug in, and I'm happy for that, but still. We have the bicep swivel. He's got all the articulation you want. He's good. He's just got a lot of blemishes. There's a lot of like quality control issues with this. Like I think the hair is lacking some detail, The face is great and painted fine, but then you get into like the hair, and it looks like it's lacking some detail. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Legs and everything look fine. Then you got this weird like dirtiness to the ab and torso area. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And like a blemish here. It's just quality control issues with Super 7. Their Ninja Turtles line is fantastic. He stands very well. Look at there. Yeah, so interesting figure. I don't know what to say. I'm not too impressed with the head sculpt. I think and I don't think it's a bad sculpt. I shouldn't say that. I'm unimpressed with the head paint, the paint job on the head. I think you could have added more detail into the hair. The faces, I don't think are as bad as some people are trying to make them out to be, but the hair for sure is. And I think, maybe something, I don't know what else he could have come with accessory-wise. I'm fine with having the 3 different types of the whip. Cool, alternate hands are good, but it's just the little quality control issues that Super 7 seems to continue to have that are a little bit of a turnoff. So, thumbs in the middle figure. I want to give it a thumbs up because I love Thundercats and I like the look in general. Like from a distance here, it looks fine, but then you get up and you see all the lack of some detail, and it's a little disappointing. So thumbs in the middle. And that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I appreciate anybody does. And we're going to be looking at more Thundercats. I'm going to mix in some of the Ninja Turtle Super 7s in there. I expect those to be fantastic because everyone's been a hit. There hasn't been a single miss in that set, I don't think. It's easily the best of the Super 7 sets is Ninja Turtles. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next video.